reasons people leave. So you said economic factors, yeah?
Yeah. Economic factor is one reason why you would leave. Better life, secondly. Thirdly, transportation and the ability to watch Premier League football.
Local stories, global insights. This is the Oyagistme Podcast.
Hello, my people. Welcome to the show. It's the Oyagistme Podcast, your one-stop spot for local stories and global insights. Well, you know who I am. Chris is my name. They call me Awesomeness in the building.
I don't think anybody calls you that, though.
They call me Awesomeness.
Or you want us to call you Awesomeness? Just say it.
I was trying to do something and I was trying to ruin it. Just.
Okay, do you? Sorry.
Play along.
Playing along.
I call me Awesomeness and I'm here with M.
That's more like it.
Yeah. Found it. Yeah. All right, and I'm here with the beautiful. Do your thing.
Oh, you said it already. Beautiful. Your fave. M is my name.
Our favorite girl.
Stop it.
And today, I'm going to be talking about my favorite thing and our favorite thing. But it might not actually be my favorite thing, but it's one of the things I have. Today's topic is quite juicy and also very, 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 very much my thing. It's Japa or
stay.
Would you rather Japa or stay? It's about living, going abroad, or thriving in Nigeria. We're going to be discussing how this is definitely beneficial, how it works, is it good, is it bad, the ups and downs, pros and cons, whatnot. And then we'll also be giving you our insights, personal insights on what we think is the right thing for you to do. But it's still
we can't really tell you what the
right
thing
we can't. But we'll try. We'll try to tell you what to do.
Who am I kidding? I'll tell you what I want to tell you. Take it or leave it.
Anyways, first off, you have to understand what Japa is. Some of you are like, Japa. It's like a word. It's not an English word. It's more like a coined word. So Japa legitimately means traveling or leaving one space to another,
so like
to the abroad, basically.
Migrating.
Yeah, let's call it migrating.
Relocating.
Yeah. But Japa in Nigerian terms is more like you run. So it's not like you're relocating because you know what, I'm so chill. Japa is running away. You know, it's not. People always want to like fine tune. I'm like, I jackbarred.
So my pastor ran away.
Yeah, my pastor ran away.
Dude, my pastor actually ran away.
He did.
Wow.
He did run away because he cannot just tell me that I felt like I wanted to go to the UK and I went pew. No, you planned it. You ran away with your family and you're not there, which is cool. But you can also thrive in Nigeria, which is what I'm also going to be talking about.
So basically, it's a question of should you pack your bags or do you want to stay here and actually, try to make it big here in Nigeria?
Which brings me to my first question. Would you rather Japa or thrive in Nigeria?
Dude, that was just too direct.
I know.
I think it depends on my mood, really. It depends on my mood. You know how you could be feeling like, oh, I just want to feel the weather in the UK or the weather in the US.
Then they feel like that.
It happens.
No, wait. You don't understand what I'm saying. Like,
I'm saying it depends on my mood now. Sometimes I want to. Other times I'm like,
want to move.
Yeah. But you don't do things based on how you feel.
No. Everything has been very intentional. You plan towards it.
See, that I find it very difficult to believe that.
Yeah.
That you.
I have been very intentional with everywhere I've gone to. Anywhere I travel to, I'm going there for something or someone or so. That came out. That was not correct.
Okay, so so basically, the Japa fever here. Let's talk about that. The Japa wave is real. Like
True.
It is real. It's like everywhere you look, people are packing their bags. They're either moving to the UK, moving to Canada, moving to the US, or not even moving to Ghana. Like, believe it or not.
Ghana is true.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Anything to just cross the border and go somewhere else. Like,
because the country is crazy.
You're willing to do that here. Or like, why do you think they do this?
You've not told me what you would rather do. You said your mood.
I thought it depends on my mood. Like, truly, there are times I'm like, man, I'm tired. And it hits me. Like, I literally wake up tired. I'm like, I'm tired of. That used to look like that.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
rich kid.
Crazy.
That's how you do it.
Now, me personally, I've not been to a lot of countries, but like every time I move, it's because
something's taking
me there. I'm not just moving. You get school, come back, do this. Okay.
Like,
I need to go and fix this passport. pew, family friend doing this, come and hustle. If they hustle work out, stay. If you don't work out, go back. Pew.
So the same thing. If it does not work out, like if it works out, you stay there.
Yeah.
Like I said, mood depends on so many factors.
It's not mood.
Really.
It depends on the economic. Okay, let's talk about economical factors.
Yeah, we'll come back to that. So reasons people leave. So you said economic factors. Yeah.
Yeah, economic factor is one reason why you would leave. Better life. Secondly, thirdly, transportation and the ability to watch Premier League football.
Well, that's like live.
Yeah, but you can't do that here. You can watch like the Nigerian professional football league, which is amazing.
See what I'm saying? Mood, yeah.
Like, not mood. It's like I want to live a life where every time I go out of my house, I can go and I can drive all the way to like Villa Park and watch a game. I can buy things based off mortgage, get latest iPhones and get a house or get off mortgage. But in Nigeria, I don't even know if that works. Everything we have everything here, but many don't work. So that lifestyle or that way of living is one of the reasons why
I think part of our problem in this country is just our maintenance culture. It's terrible. But yeah, I think another reason people leave better healthcare.
Better healthcare.
Our healthcare system in this country is.
Is there a word for it?
No. I feel like what I'm thinking in my mind. I shouldn't say out here, but I'm sure you get it.
Yeah,
but it is.
Especially primary healthcare in Nigeria is so messed up.
So generally, I think people just want a better life, and they feel that if they go out there,
it's out there.
Yeah.
It's out there. And then there's the possibility, quote unquote, of citizenship.
Eventually, after
everybody wants that card, the red card, or
But would you say like social media has actually played a huge role in this as well?
Social media,
yeah. I mean, you see someone post a picture, you're posting pictures, or see people post pictures of them in winter coats, and they be drinking Starbucks or something, and somebody's probably thinking, I just want that to winter, but you're you're seeing this picture, and you're sitting in let's say Lagos traffic or Yaya traffic.
Like I deserve that.
Do you understand?
That
I just want this. I don't mind the cold. Let me just.
I think that happens, but to certain people as well. I was going to relate it to myself, and I discovered that it's not about me. And there are other people in the world, even though it's my world, and you're all living in it. But there are people who definitely see the lifestyle abroad, and they're like, I want this for myself. This should be me. Let's say, especially my Edo brothers. I don't want to generalize or anything like that, but a lot of Edo guys want to go there because either one of their cousin or someone has gone, and they see the person posting and all of that, and they're like, you know what? I can do better than this guy if I go to this place. And everybody's running.
That's the thing, yeah. Like living abroad, life abroad is not as rosy as people think it is.
No, it's not.
It's not. So most times when they see posts like that and they're like, oh, I want this, like, do you really know what this person is going through?
But we can also say it's not easy. But then when you work and you see where your money is going, for example, with healthcare and all of those stuff, you don't really mind that you're working as hard. I don't know if that makes any sense.
I think for some people, it makes them like pick up more jobs. It's like, I think this actually leads me to my next point. Let's talk about the realities of living abroad. Realities of living abroad. For like a lot of people just say, I want to leave.
Yeah.
But they don't really understand that moving, relocating to another country, it's not an easy task. It's not big.
Never. Do you know how hard it is to leave Nigeria to go anywhere else? It's so hard that some people get rejected multiple times. Like they constantly, every time they go back, they'll be like, you again? Well, I've told you.
Yeah,
you are not going.
Yeah, no, it's actually my favorite story. Yeah, like I have a friend that stays in the UAE.
Yeah.
And his sister actually moved to, and now she was trying to get her kid.
Oh, okay.
Come over. I cannot count the number of times they actually bounced that boy. This, like,
she gets.
Oh my God.
That's sad.
Imagine I'm flying the first time, second time, third time. Like, they kept bouncing him.
There are people that if they apply 2 times and they don't get it, they have definitely given up. And that's it, they're done. It's all about traveling in Nigeria now. Traveling in Nigeria is the way forward. But there are obviously pros and cons. Now, the cons, obviously, we have to talk about the fact that there is the big one, racism. You understand? It's either racism or xenophobia, either one of which it does exist, even though some people want to cover it with a blanket and act like it doesn't. It does. It does. You go there and you instantly know that you are a minority, so to say, in the way you are treated. And
the thing is, even the better healthcare system we're talking about, yes, their healthcare system is good. But most times, some of the like when, for instance, they have to, when they do like trials for like new drugs and stuff. Not, I don't think it's every hospital that goes like the extra mile to include like every race in that trial. And it's like some kind of treatments they give, like, you know, I'm so tempted to say they are people.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
But I'm just saying, like, you see that there's a difference. Exactly. Thank you. That's it. And then we talk about people of color. Then I say people of color. We know all like different colors. But yeah, I say people of color. It's like most times they don't consider that we're not built the same.
Yeah. So
it's like what works for a certain race may not necessarily work for us in this part of the world.
Yeah.
So when people are running over there and saying, "Oh, it's better," think of the fact that what is working for people there might not work for you.
Yeah, true.
So you need to think about that as well. And then I think one other thing, when we talk about realities of living abroad. Yeah. Let's talk cultural shock, for instance. Cultural shock. You know how in Nigeria you pass somebody on the road, you don't know the person, good morning, sir. Good afternoon.
Yeah. It's quite different.
Say hi, good morning.
Yeah.
Why are like imagine walking on the street in the UK, you see someone and you say hi, good morning.
Yeah.
And the person is looking at you like why the hell are you greeting me? Like, do I know you?
Yeah. You know, that's the thing. Nigerians are very respectful people. We can say that for a fact. We're very respectful people. And the black race is the only race that I believe they did not really go into any other country and enforce themselves on them. So naturally, we just go with the way we are, as respectful and as humble as we are, because we believe we're going there to hustle. And to hustle, especially in Nigeria, you have to be humble, you have to be meek, you have to go in there, you have to be professional, you come in respectful, and the more you respect, the more the good things come towards you. Yeah. You get. So we take that same mentality and that same hustle spirit when we go there. But then sometimes it's not necessarily needed. Nobody really cares because it don't matter to them.
I saw a story where a girl lost her job for telling her employer sorry.
Yeah,
you know how,
they don't say sorry. Like
in Nigeria, it's like,
they don't say sorry.
Or even say, "Oh, sorry, are you okay? Oh,
sorry,
good morning. Sorry, excuse me, I want to ask you something." Yeah. I feel like Nigerians always ask sorry because they feel like everybody is angry by default. Angry by default. So it's like, "I'm sorry, I'm disturbing your peace for like 1 minute."
You usually, even when you speak pidgin, you be like, "I beg you, sir, sorry, you, mama, sorry, 1 minute, my brother, sorry." You know, there's always that because you know that. With the kind of sun we are facing right now, everybody's
head is hot.
You understand?
Like this was so funny because she was, I think she was a social worker and she was taking care of a sick woman. So imagine a woman groaning in pain and she's like, "Oh, sorry."
Steady saying sorry. They don't like that.
That was all she did.
You know
what? God lost her job.
I was speaking with someone yesterday, in fact, and then she was like, "Just say bless you instead, or bless him." They'll be like, my son fell up the stairs. Bless him. You know?
No, I'll just keep my mouth shut. I'll mind my business.
Sorry look like you're maybe putting in pity or something like that. It's just weird. Don't say sorry. You get me?
Speaking of jobs, so let's talk about reality of jobs. So we have a lot of professionals here that actually move.
Doctors, healthcare workers.
And the thing is,
big ups.
From that, so we have them. A lot of professionals, I mean, they've already made like great strides in their profession here
in Nigeria,
and when they move they now get to start from like very low levels and work like very sometimes menial jobs before they can actually get somewhere in their field. I'm sure that's something that a lot of people do not think about or consider when they think of moving.
You're starting from scratch, but if you get like maybe sponsorship jobs and all of those things, it's a little bit better. If you don't, obviously you have to start from scratch. And I think Nigerians, because we're so adaptable and very, very hardworking, we're used to starting from zero as long as we get what we want in the end.
It just sounded
all
like
we want is just a better life.
Used to hard life.
We just want a better life. We want something better than what we're experiencing now. And if it means being less abroad to get that better life, some of us are ready to take that chance. There's also homesickness.
Loneliness, Jesus.
Yeah.
Ugh.
We tend to want to eat our type of food and buy our type of food, but it's more expensive there, so you have to buy junk, and then you get tired because if you are someone like my dad, you want to eat ofaku.
That is why you pack food from home, dried food,
and that will last you like 2 months. Pata.
Then they'll send again for you.
Who is sending for you? Zero level.
When there's a real, there's a way, bro. I'm telling you.
Be playing.
So let's start. And let's not
They'll
forget.
say you will travel. You won't go send food for you.
Let's actually not forget. I mean, this actually leads to my next point here. Sending money home. So as you're sending money, they should be sending food to you too.
No.
Because some people are actually under like a lot of pressure to send money home.
Yeah.
And I think that's mostly because so many people here feel like the moment you leave the country, the moment you go abroad, yes, you're living big.
Why can't you
life.
send money? You are with Obama. All of a sudden.
So now the question is Nigeria really that bad?
Yes, Nigeria is really that bad. It's so bad that somebody spoke out about how terrible some things are, and she's getting backlashed and all of those stuff. But we'll talk about that later. Let's talk about allegedly. So we can't talk about that now. But the fact is, thriving in Nigeria has become almost next to impossible. Small business owners are crying on a daily basis. Traders cannot sell. Farmers cannot export their stuff. Our oil is dropping in price. The country is practically in shambles when it comes to security, road transportation.
Yeah.
We cannot even talk about the low pay rates in Nigeria. And then if you put that out, they'll say they are increasing minimum wage, which has not still been, reflecting as at the time of recording this video in salaries for workers. We still have people who they are owing salaries. We still have people who are homeless in their own motherland. No racism, but you don't have a house. Wow.
Crazy. Actually, it's crazy.
Crazy. Mortgage don't work. You can't buy stuff. Getting a job, you have to go for your university and get your diplomas and all of those, and still go for NYSC and get a certificate before you get a good job.
And the people tell you right now, for you to get like a good job, you have to know someone that knows someone. And I mean, I feel like maybe a few years back that worked, because even now,
it doesn't work like
that.
Now
it doesn't exactly work like that.
It's just God. It's down to
God.
And there's also limited access to advanced technology in Nigeria. Take it or leave it. We are still behind technologically. We are behind,
but we're trying to. But I think despite all of these struggles here, we still have people that are still making it big in Nigeria.
Definitely.
Yeah.
How do they do it? Brings my next question. How do you think they do it? I mean, you have a sister who is also a business owner. So obviously, how is she thriving? How are you thriving? How do you guys do it? I don't do business.
It's just doing business in Nigeria is crazy. It's not easy at all. Like, I'm not going to lie to you. But I think technology actually has helped here.
Okay.
And when I say tech, I'm talking about
online influence.
Exactly.
Okay.
The internet. It's one way you can actually get your stuff out there, put your brand out there. And I think with the rise of like tech jobs, remote jobs now, I mean, even if they're not so easy to get right now, but with the rise of jobs like that, things like that, people are actually finding a way. Yeah, they're finding a way. I think the market in Nigeria is actually big. Nigeria is big. The thing is, you just need to play your cards right.
How do you play your cards right? When it's not easy to get proper funding, it's not easy for you to start
when I
business.
said what works for one person might not work for the other. So you need to figure out what works for you. And that would mean trying so many things. You might have to try like so many things before you get to the one that actually works for you. And we talk about people's mindsets now when it comes to this. Some people actually struggle more abroad than they do in Nigeria. Because I've heard stories.
How so?
I've heard stories of people that be like, no, I miss it when I'm home. Like I know someone here that is pretty much running a business here and working over there.
Okay.
And every now and then, like, you maybe come in, check on it and stuff. I'm saying that person can make like over, like in a week of handling orders and stuff, he can make like over maybe 2 million.
Okay.
I'm talking in a week.
Okay.
So imagine putting in that amount of time here and making that much money. But when you go there, whatever you're earning, you don't have to think of, I mean, of course, taxes first.
Yeah.
The taxes,
you're paying for cable,
exactly, so many things, water, light, all that.
Yeah.
I feel like foreign currency is only sweet when you're spending it in another country. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
so I mean, if you earn the dollars, you earn the pounds, and you're spending it here. Based on how our currency is, you know what I'm saying?
You're lavish.
Sweeter, exactly. You're living like a big boy, a big girl. But not there. Not there. So that's the thing.
That
but
makes sense.
yeah, like I said, a lot of people actually struggle there more than they struggle here. So for them in Nigeria, it's so much easier for them to.
So they could literally be on like 3K, let's say dollars, and you're spending over like 2,500 or 2,000 already.
But then when you convert that to naira,
3K in Nigeria, you are massive.
Yeah, that's not what we're going to. But that's just it. You just need to figure out what works for you.
Yeah. So in the end, it's still individualistic. If you want to Japa or you want to stay here and thrive.
Yeah.
But I still think it's harder thriving.
So I'm going to ask you: have you ever seriously considered relocating?
Yeah.
I would say
every night.
Japa.
Japa in. Why do we try to Englishify Japa?
Because how do you say it's like it's okay, fine.
That was how I said my pastor Jackpad. What did they bring ED for?
It's the past tense of it now.
It's more.
And this is like, you know what? But you get what I'm saying. Have you ever considered relocating?
Yes, I have. Unfortunately. But
I don't ask you for what reason, because you might just tell me the sun alone is enough for you to want to relocate.
Bro, the sun is. Bro, you get me? I feel like I would like to just experience something different, because you can never really tell until you actually go. Especially like places like the UK, I would love to really go there and see how it's like. Like I said, football, live football and all those stuff. But at the same time, I love the culture. I like to watch their content, and I've followed a lot of things, a lot of both streamers and YouTubers in the UK, and I want to like experience that kind of life. You get? So obviously the UK is one place I would like I want to stay here, not even like coming to visit, like stay here a while and see how it's like. Because if you don't experience it, you don't really know.
And then after like 5 years, you'll be talking all type man.
Yeah, and I'll be like, you know, I was back with M in it. Back then we were doing like this podcast thing in it. Well, it's an experience that I love to experience, and I love to travel. So yeah, I would have loved to really.
Well, I have considered it too.
Because I feel like it's also a better life for me. It's an opportunity for me to like maybe bring my parents or my siblings over, or you've
actually thought this through.
Yeah, I have. But then I also thought about the expenses related to how you can travel and how much you spend in moving, and it was alarming. You don't want to know how much it is. Trust me, scary money. Scary is in millions.
Oh my gosh! So that's I have considered relocating. I feel like at this point every Nigerian has considered it.
But like, if you could,
it's like 2 days ago, I woke up. I was just tired. I was like,
one place. Choose one place.
God, I can't choose one place.
Just choose one place.
I promise.
I'm not talking holiday. You're going to relocate. Choose one place.
That's the thing. I can't choose one place.
Why? You're not more than one. It's just one you.
I'm a free spirit.
Hey, whoa.
I don't like to stay in one place. I want to,
Sorry.
I gotta explore. Can't choose one place. Don't put me in that position, please.
If I'm to choose one place, Malta. Why? Is EU passports. I heard the lifestyle there is amazing. I have one person there, and every time we talk on the phone, it's chill. And lifestyle is also very, very good. They have a lot of food and a lot of tourist attractions.
You mentioned
food. So those are reasons why I would love to go there.
I get mentioned.
And Nikes.
Food, I wonder where it goes in. And what?
Nikes. I have to get all the Nikes I can get.
Okay, now that makes sense.
And they're cheap though. Yeah. So Malta, and then with their passport, EU passport, you can go to other places.
Definitely adding that to my list.
So it's easier for you to like just travel within Europe, which is life. Or Estonia.
So basically, at the end of the day, whether you decide to Japa or stay, just make sure you have a plan. Like, make sure you have a plan. Make sure you know what you're getting into, and just make sure you're prepared for everything.
Yeah. Don't go there and come and start begging people back in the house to come and help your life. If you are going there, you cannot go and sustain yourself. Come on, don't go. Just stay and move the digaram together. Because if you use that money that you use and run the traveling agency thingy and you travel, use that money and buy motor and you do both. It's not bad, you understand? But it's down to you.
One little advice here and then to all of you listening to us that are abroad already. Try to be calling your family members once. Like, I know people, the moment they travel.
Are you talking to somebody?
I'm not.
Are you talking to somebody?
Not directly, but there are people I know. And once they travel, that's the end. Like, you will never hear from them.
Wow.
Until maybe the week they decide you're coming into the country. that week, I mean, if you're close family friends, they might now tell, oh, I'm coming into Nigeria this week. Or the ones that will now call you after they've come in. And I say, oh, I'm in Nigeria. I'm like, okay, so what should I now do?
Check the full story. Was that person helped when the person was going?
No, it's not about it's not about whether they were helped or not. It's things that they just feel like the moment they just want to cut everybody off. Because loneliness is real. So at the end of the day, wherever you are, just try to be calling your family members.
Still be linked to the house.
Yes. And in the words of our parents, remember where you came from.
Odabile.
Excuse me. Remember where you came from.
Make you no forget area.
Very important.
Fact.
So I'm actually going to do like this quick fire drill.
Don't.
No, it's nothing.
Okay.
But I feel like I can pretty much answer it, but I want to put you on the spot again, another place. So.
I am awesome.
So reasons though.
I'm
going to ask you, Japa or stay, and give one reason.
I should choose one.
Yeah, choose one and then give a reason why you're choosing that one.
Japa.
Why?
Because better life, better everything. I will be the first one in my family to do it. You get, especially when it comes to like going to Europe, first in my family. So
see, every time people say Europe, something else to do.
Yeah, because most people don't know. When they say Japa,
I'm sorry, I was saying
like going to South Africa is also Japa. I don't know if you understand. You go Cotonou, you Japa. You go Ghana, you Japa. But Europe, yeah, I would love to. And if I go, I'm the first in my family to go. So it's massive for me as a person. You get, so Europe, yeah, and because of my family, and
so
there's a certain bed out there in the UK right now that possibly, I
don't get it. Stop it.
But there are people who I believe that I can spend the rest of my life with over there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I don't know what you're saying.
Yeah.
But okay.
I've given you my reason. How about you? No, you. You can't flip it on me and then I'm not going to ask you. Japa or stay. You can choose just one.
I said my mood.
And why?
I said my mood.
No. This time it's quick fire. Choose just one.
Japa.
Why?
No, so many reasons. Okay. For 1 year, I definitely want to experience maybe winter wonderland. Not just Hamatan dust every time you experience it, but you get
where
something
winter
different.
Wonderland? Is that a country? Am I snoozing?
No, that's what I'm saying. Okay. You know how we have Wonderland here, yeah? But in winter, it's
not Hamatan and sun.
Exactly, Hamatan dust because
and
only Hamatan used to say.
Yeah.
I don't.
It's true.
Thank you. So many reasons here,
mm-hmm.
And like I said, I don't want to stay in one place. I just want to travel, move around. Yeah. That's just it.
Okay, cool.
And there's another thing I'd like to check here.
Mm-hmm.
You know how there's. I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but okay, brands though.
Sure.
People always complain about how McDonald's ice cream machines never work, hardly ever work.
So you want to experience?
I want to explore that, see if that's actually true. I'm like,
yeah,
it really doesn't work.
What's doing you?
I'm just saying different.
Who hurt you? That's crazy. Either way, yeah, I love to experience food as well. So I think I could buy into that, but I'm not going to experience the bad side of the food.
Not the bad side. I'm just trying to confirm the story. Yeah.
That's crazy. That's a crazy thing to confirm. Quick question. Now, would you take $1 million to stay in Nigeria, or $200,000?
I don't like you.
And Japa.
I don't like you right now. Who has calculator around?
They play. You're not calculating anything. You want to check exchange rates down.
$1 million.
Mm-hmm. $1 million stay in Nigeria.
I'm gonna stay here.
Thrive in Nigeria.
But do I have to stay the rest of my life?
Yeah.
No, you didn't stay.
Yeah.
Stay
the rest of your life. You're staying here. You're not going anywhere. But $1 million is guaranteed. So you take that $1 million and thrive here, or 250 or 200,000. Sorry. Pounds, and you go there.
I hate you for this question.
Or dollars, and you go there.
I really hate you for this question.
It's tempting, yeah?
I had to take the 1 mil.
$1 million.
I would stay here, but then I still get to travel, just not relocate.
No, you can't travel.
What do you mean I can't travel? I will still travel.
Which kind of gear be this? You're staying here with $1 million. Thrive in Nigeria is what it is, with $1 million.
And when you thrive in Nigeria, you have money, you can still travel now to other countries.
Nowhere. You're staying here, you're patriotic. You grounded.
Patriotic. Please give me the 200,000.
And you go.
Yep.
Nah, I'm taking $1 million and I'm staying here.
I got plans.
I'll become a ballet.
You cannot limit me to.
I don't care. Bury me inside my compound. That $1 million I use and stay here. You do statue of me.
I feel like you just changed.
I swapped instantly.
You changed this question to suit yourself because to stay means to live here. It doesn't mean you have to remain here.
You have to remain here.
Just like relocating, you're going to stay, like live in another country.
Here's my reason. If I have $1 million and then I'm established here and I'm doing good, I can get like other of my family members to accomplish the family mission of going to Europe, and then I'm here and I have my palace where you bury me and cremate me and spread me around the garden.
Nah, I want to travel.
No.
I don't like discussion.
I'll stay here. I'll stay goddamn here in riches.
I'm gonna make my own riches too.
Either way,
other things.
If you choose to Japa, it's entirely down to you, and make sure you know why you're going there and you can actually sustain yourself there. And big ups to Nigerians. So far, we've been going places and doing wonders. We've been going and conquering. Some of the best doctors out there are Nigerians. Some of the best in whatever they do are Nigerians. That's because we are damn good at what we do, and that's surviving. And if you're here in Nigeria, you're thriving. Keep doing what you do. You know the country is against us, but we're also for the country. We don't care. We're going to survive, and we're going to make this country a better place.
Okay.
Because we can.
Yeah.
Trying to be.
Yeah, I get it.
Patriotic.
Okay, this has been fun. I actually had like a lot of fun talking about this topic.
Yeah.
So I have to say a big shout out to all of our listeners out there, home and abroad, wherever you guys are. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel.
Drop a comment, like, and do all the lovely things we
like.
Let
us know if you would rather Japa or stay here in Nigeria. If you're still in Nigeria, and if you're abroad, are you missing home? Do you want to come back? Just tell us.
Miss me?
Tell us in the comments, okay?
I'm sure she does.
Alright, we definitely want to hear from you. And until next time, I still remain your Faith. M is my name.
And I am Awesomeness. Chris is my God-given name. Remember, this is also powered by Oya now, so you know how we do it. Stay tuned for the next one. Catch ya.